Okay. Okay. Let me make sure my volume is set up. It's been a while. Test, test, test. Test. Okay, I think that's good. Let me check my Spotify now. Test, test, test. Okay, I think that is good now. Let me turn it down a bit though. Nope, it seems okay actually. Let me mute myself. Okay. It's been a while. Very long time since I've streamed. We can get back into it. Particles, let's turn those up again. Enderman. It's been about a week since I've done Enderman, honestly. Okay. It does feel good to get back into it. Okay. I really, at some point, want to try triple skipping again. Because I've heard it's pretty good, so... Okay. A lot of minis there. They're carrying 2 people. Pretty good money there. Okay, my boss. Let's just wait for it to teleport. Here we are. Whenever your boss is teleporting, a lot of the time it kind of floats. But that's how you know what boss is yours, even if the name tag hasn't followed it. I will do my play my hitman soon. Never mind, it just came in. Honestly, can't wait for Diana. 29 hours from then. Definitely going to do a lot of Diana this event. Hopefully we'll get quite a lot of chimeras. Yo, how's it going? It's been a while. There's a bit of delay today. I don't know why. Like, quite a bit. Oh, that's good. That's good to hear. How's eman been for you? Yeah, I don't know about this lobby. There's a lot of people carrying. Yeah, you can. I do actually want to see you triple. Maybe I might set us offline right now. Wait, got the in. Oh, you're offline. Let me swap lobbies. A lot of people carrying there. I don't really want to be taking the minis. Okay, this is much better. Okay, sounds good, sounds good. Let me know when your PC is on. I'll invite you. Let me see if I can try something. Okay. Bit laggy. Oh, that's okay. Okay. I would highly suggest using Hurtful. It is the best for 99% of people. I use Silky though, because when you have Chimera and pretty much just a lot of strength, as you can see here when I use this ability, 626 strength, and I have over 2000, it does make Silky become a little bit better, but in general, just use Hurtful. It's very, very minuscule. Yep, exactly. Hurtful and then if no money, shaded. For sure. It's quite busy. Floors aren't too high, I don't think. Can't be why there's a lot of people. Where is it? Here we are. That's pretty low. Oh wait. Maybe I'll set myself to offline actually. Here we go. Yeah, doing tier 4s are pretty hard. You just need to try and get better magical power likely. Because even on high magical power but bad gear, you can still do it pretty quickly. Let me check this armor out. Fiery, not bad, not bad. Okay. I will do my hits so you get closer to spawning it. this stream delay is very annoying. All my stream settings reset. My bad, my bad. Yeah, all my stream settings kind of reset, so I don't really have a lot. Okay. Yeah, I've been pretty busy with live stuff, so I haven't been able to stream, but hopefully getting back into it a bit more. Still a tiny bit unsure about certain things. But no worries, no worries. Oh yeah, that'd be it. That is very loud. Maybe a bit too quiet there. I honestly didn't test my game sound, so that is my bad. Yep. Do you know if we can double a couple, or however you say it? I can pull up my holo if needed. It would be probably way too busted if you could, to be honest. Yeah, I'll try and get it so we can test it out. Wait, where are you? Oh. Oh yeah. It's pretty good. Oh, okay. Does that work on the boss? Do you know? Like, can it be used? Sadly. Yeah. I assume so. Wanna test the Ichor out? So, normal hits. We kinda know the damage. Yep. Oh shoot. I forgot to swap it back out. Unlucky. Is my game sound loud enough now? Or is it too quiet? Be a bit quiet. Perfect. Is anything else too loud? Yo, how's it going? How's your day been? Okay. Was that you guys up there? What was that lag for? just quite a lot of people doing their boss. It's likely it. Yeah. Let me get this credit. Perfect. Okay. We do have Luna in here, but it seems pretty good. I think this could be alright. Yeah. Okay, let's look for a sub 10 player though. Okay, no, yep. Yeah, so hope you guys are all having a great day. It's likely, oh, perfect. Oh, your name always gets me. There we go. There we go. 4-player lobby. Just to remind everyone, make sure you're drinking your water. You can't neglect that. Can't speak. Awesome, awesome. What do you got? Really nice infernal. Oops, okay. Imagine if, like, I think you could use both effects. Like, you could potentially use Raging Wind alongside the pool. 1 second, let me drink some water. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's a bit unlucky. But you could likely stack it. So if you have 2 people that are helping you do a boss, you could do it, but it's probably not worth it. True. That damage would be insane. Let me just get my stacks up. Okay. Let's punch this. Oh yeah, let's put it up against the wall. Okay, I have enough. Let me just make sure I'm at 40. Let me make sure I have my stacks. Yo, how's it going? How's it going, man? How's it going? Let me pull it up. Oh, okay. We could just try this, boss. Okay, I'll shift. Okay. Or do you want to try a boss now? I don't mind. Oh, he's the back. I don't really know the rates on floor 6, but 500,000 per does seem about right. I'd assume that's what people would pay. Not entirely sure, so I'm probably not the best person to ask, but based on, yeah. Nice. Okay, I think this would spawn. Okay. This right here. And okay. Unlucky. I updated my mods, and yep, that's a pretty cool number there. Yeah, I did update, but then I realized all my configs are so off, so I had to reinstall this one with my configs. So I'm going to just wait until 26.1 drops, like all the mods work for it, and then when 26.1 I'll just kinda use that. Or I'll go 26.2 if their mods are out and there hasn't been an update. But I'm gonna try postpone updating my mods to as late as possible because it's not fun. Yep. We are using a lot of hollow and stuff like that. True. We can try 3 Urkel. I don't know if it will stack, but that would be very fun. So I think that'd be like 30 mil. Okay, a few more stacks. Then we get some crimson stacks. Yep. Okay. And wait. And that damage was a bit slow. Unlucky. And how did I fail that? Okay, that was purely my fault there. That was very bad for me. Yep, 35 mil XP, yet not double skipping, not phase skipping at the end. Yeah, I know, right? I'm dealing like 30 mil a hit. Yeah, I can't deal that 60 damage. So what I'm doing is there's an armor set, hollow armor, and what this hollow armor does, it gives you the ability to get stacks. And with these stacks, you can use this item here. It's called a hollow wand, and if you look down the bottom, it's the echo pool thing. So if you have fiery or infernal hollow, you can get enough stacks for it, and when you use it, it just increases your damage and ferocity a lot. So very useful when going for like fun things like this. It pretty much just increases your damage by 30% and a lot of ferocity and everything. All the good stuff. Yeah, if we're just going for a triple on stream. Triple is possible solo, but it's just a lot more finicky and annoying. Yeah, just thought we'd go for one on stream. Why not? Let me know when you guys are ready. Should be pretty good. Okay. Let's see this. Almost, almost. That is very close. Okay, I can't do it. I have to do a normal boss. I can double easily with this pull now, though. Okay, I should have enough. Maybe punch this guy a bit. It is getting there, yeah. 10:24 PM. Why do you say that? Yeah, triple is doable solo. Incredibly hard though. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll just help you do this. Maybe this. Unlucky. Okay. I'm gonna try mine now. Oh man, I used all my poison on you. I didn't even get my Twilight up. Okay. No, that's just sad. Okay, man. Yeah. Maybe it's better if I don't try this. Yep, yep. Oh, I didn't even use my stacks. That's why. Because I'm in hollow still. Yep. I'm in hollow. Maybe it's doable. Likely not, but... Okay. It's not fully in-game. We still have some improvements, but yeah, it is pretty expensive, a lot of the stuff I'm using. Oh, I need to use gummies. That's an extra 60 magic phone I've been missing out on. I wonder if I can use this maybe. I think Final Destination is just better. As you can see, this shoots a lot faster. I think over 150. Yep. Perfect. Maybe read that. Ah, yeah. Yeah, Floor 7 is great to get into. I actually loved Floor 7 so much. Uh, right here. But that's just, but that's not, that doesn't fit my crown. Do I have it on me? No. I have a storm set. I think I share it with my co-op, and I think he has it, but I don't have a warden die set right now. Left out. Let me put this back. Yo, how's it going? Perfect. Nah, it's dumb. Yeah, I've been doing pretty good. Everything going well with you? Okay. I cancelled my rag there, but... Oh, it's good. It's good. Yeah, doing that with Blaze is dumb. Have you been playing the game lots? I haven't seen you on much. Okay, this is alright. Yep. Well, I guess it just... it may have been me not being on, to be honest. I've been on a tiny bit, but recently I've been playing a lot of Koumon. Past 2 days, and then prior to that I've been studying, so could have been me. Could have been me actually. I haven't seen you in a while, I guess. I did a tiny bit of grinding when the garden, the new feast thing dropped, Grand Feast, and I don't really want to stream that because it's not the most interesting thing. Like, I don't think anyone can enjoy that. Whereas, eman, this can be quite enjoyable for some people to watch, you know? I also did a lot of flipping. I recently brought a whole bunch of glowstone. And that glowstone, I brought about 70,000 glowstone for 49,000 per. Now I sold like 60,000 for 140,000 each. So I profited like 5 billion coins recently. Yeah, 5 billion coins profit off that. And so I've reinvested a lot of it back into it. Okay, I had no golden dragon on. That's my bad. What rank did I have? What do you mean, what rank? What exactly are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about my stuff? My Enderman stuff? I brought it quite a while ago, actually. and I think I was like rank 30 maybe? I'm unsure of the exact numbers, but it was a while ago. Oh man, this teleporting is annoying. Ah, MVP Plus. So, I started playing this game when I was about 10, I think. I started playing hypixel when I was about 10 or so. I'm 19 now, so a long time ago. And when Skyblock kind of released, there was many updates that dropped that required VIP. So, I brought VIP. Or I think it was a birthday present. And then, when I turned about 13, I was like, I want to get MVP++, because whole thing at the time, relatively new, I believe. And so, I talked to my parents, and I asked to buy 1 month with my own money. And they were nice enough to let me buy a year of MVP++. So, since then, I've been MVP+, and I've been gifted ++, probably maybe 6 times. Just guild members or just friends, you know. But yeah, I've had it since 2021, I think, maybe 2020. Not sure the exact date, but around then. Yeah, I know, right? Look at that. Not even max rag. Yeah, no worries at all. So, 1 bill, Crown of Everest. Ignore the dyed armor. This is just a skyblocker that lets you dye it. So, Harp Tactics, Crown, then just all 5-star Infernal. Then my Ascent Split is Fabled, Chimera, and like Hypermaxed. You can't really get better than this, I believe. Yeah, like, this is the best enchants you can have for what I do, at least, double skipping and all that. And then I have a Duplex Term. I have Shadow Furies for faster spawns. For example, I can go like this, and it teleports me around, and then since this one's fragged and this one's unfragged, they have different cooldowns, so it means I can teleport even more. I have Chimera 5 Rag. Use that after first laser, like in first laser. Normal Aspect of the Void. Fatal Tempo. So what I do is I use Adam's ability. I shoot this like 3 times, and down here you can see I get Ferocity. And that Ferocity I then use on my Duplex Term, and it does a lot more hits. Now I just have a basic Weirder Tuber and SOS Flare. My equipment, Rift Necklace. I have Annihilation Cloak. David's Cloak is about the same, I believe. I just prefer this one. It doesn't do much. Primordial, great for Slayers. Very good because of mini bosses and Slayer bosses. And then Manticlaw is worse than Magma Lord, I believe, but still very nice. Pets, I use Golden Dragon. You know, just normal. I have 100 mil gold, so adds up quite a lot. And for my talisman, I have almost 2,000. And on Silky, but you should use Hurtful if you're going to copy any of this. My enrichments are also on Ferocity. And my beacon is probably on something random. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I did think about Champion on my Shadow Furies, but since I use the ability then instantly swap to my Absence Split, what it does is it just hits with my Absence Split. So, I may get 1 kill with Champion, or 1 kill without Champion. As you see, like, I use it, and since my ping is so high, I can swap before it hits the first one, so yeah. Very useful. Yeah, I said about 200 ping normally. Yeah, but the main thing with Shadow Fury is things like this. For example, let's say I've killed all these, and people are down there and killed all the mobs down there. I can go like this and teleport straight through the floor with this Shadow Fury because it teleports any mobs nearby, even if the mobs aren't in like view like this. No worries at all, bro. No worries, no worries. Um, hmm. It is tricky. It depends on your financial situation, you know? Like, it is good if you're going to play the game a lot, in my opinion. But, after all, it is spending money on a game. But, you just have to think about it. What epic scrolls are you going to use? Lots, right? And then, what are you going to use your wardrobe slots for? If that is worth it in your financial position, then go ahead, but you have to make sure you know what you're buying, because it is your real life money, you know? But, in my opinion, I've spent a lot of time in this game. It's one of the best things I have done. But, for others, that might be a lot to them, so I wouldn't suggest it, you know? So poison is a bit of an interesting thing. It's very, very expensive, right? Each boss I use about 1 Twilight and 4 Toxic, which I can show you the price, but it's about 20 or so thousand, 20 to 25,000. And so it adds up, but with what one to pick, Twilight is good if you're trying to just save money. You use the get from sacks command, each boss, you get out 1 or 2 Twilight. Right here, get from sacks, and then you go Twilight underscore poison, and you do the quantity. So you want to run that command every single boss, and you spend about 2,000 extra, but you deal 10% more. So, very, very good to do that. If you're wanting to double, you do kind of need your Toxic, but realistically, you only really need your Twilight, most people. But as you can see here, I'm spending about, it's actually quite low now, about 19,000 per boss extra, but it's speeding up my bosses by about 10 seconds on average, so definitely worth it for me, but may not be for you. I'd just suggest Twilight. What Toxic does, if you don't know, when you hit a mob, let me show you, it does this green little tick right there, and that just doubles your hits. It's pretty much it. So one shot, if it does 1 hit, it does 2 hits now, so just a lot faster. Oh yeah, yeah, it could be a good thing for you. I may just say, since you said previously you are doing floor 6, I would say you should maybe wait it out a tiny bit longer. I assume you haven't used all your wardrobe slots or any of that type of stuff. So I would suggest you wait it out until you desperately need it for something like, I can't think of anything. Is a crystal nucleus still requiring it? I don't know, but I would personally just wait, because you may not ever need it. Like, who knows? I personally don't use all my wardrobe slots. Well, I have them all filled, but I actually don't actively use them. I could easily get away with having them left in my backpacks. Like, for example, I use these 4 sets rarely. Well, these are my main ones. And then the rest of them, I don't ever use. And I could get away with it being in my backpack. So, it really depends on the type of person you are. Like this set here, I haven't used in a long time. So yeah, just depends on how you like to play the game and what situation you're in. Yep, my monkey set is actually in here. Right here, this is my monkey set. You want me to put it on? I don't know if I want a monkey, I'll have to use refrigerate likely. Me. yeah, so if you have any more questions, feel free to ask. I can answer it to the best of my ability. I don't really mind. Yeah, monkey. Okay, so I believe this mod is Skyblocker. 1 second. I think it's Skyblocker. No, it might be Skyhandy actually. Where is it? Inventory? We can go... Whereabouts? It's a certain mod. Yeah, I don't mind answering questions, to be honest. Like, he's getting up monkey armor. Okay. I think it is. To be wait, let me see. Okay, so this is what I use, right? And here is the storage overlay. So I can change the amount of columns I want. So I can make 10 columns if I really want. I think so. I don't know. 1 second. I'll be there in a moment. Yeah. I think that's the case. Okay, are we nuking it? Okay, you have a tight budget. Ah, yeah. 30 a month. Well, MVP Plus is a one-time cost. So it wouldn't be that bad, but still, it is a bit of money, you know? So, I do a lot of eman. Okay, we're monkeying this boss now. But I do a lot of eman. I have 35 mil XP. So, I have dropped, I think at the moment, 125 cores. So over my entire time, I've made about 50 billion from there. I have also, in the past, I've done 3,500 floor 7s, dropped 20 handles, which is incredibly lucky. And yeah, I've just a lot of RNG, dungeons, eman, just all slayers pretty much, yeah. And then recently I've done a bit more flipping, buying and selling things. For example, if I come here, all this stuff is the money that I had spare. I just buy. I buy random things. For example, if we look at this emerald block, let me come out of here. This emerald block has a sell price. You can put a buy order for 100,000, right? Pretty much 100,000 flat. But the NPC sell price right here is 102. So what that means is, if I come here and I go, let's say I want to buy 1,000 of these, and could put 102 million in, right? And even if the price drops to the ground and it's 10,000 per, I can still sell it to the NPC for a profit. And so it's pretty safe, and I will not lose money unless the admins change the NPC sell price of these items. So I'm taking the risk, but I put all my money into all these different items. And a recent one I did, which worked incredibly well, was glowstone, was down at 49,000 per. So what did I do? I brought 70,000 glowstone. Kind of like what I'm doing again here. And then what happened is, Derpy came, right? Derpy came, people needed glowstone for their brewing to get alchemy 50, right? And what I did, I sold it to the people at the price of 140 to 130,000 each. So I made 3 times my money on that. And 3 times your money on an investment of 3.6 billion is quite a lot of coins. So if that's how I make a lot of my money in the long run, right? I make a lot of it from just investing and flipping things, because yeah, I have excess money. But I made a lot of my coins originally from all the basic money making methods people do nowadays. If we have a look here, I have not too many of these stats. Well, these are high, but I've made quite a lot of money from enchanting, but it's a bit gambly. Did a bit of Slayers, made quite a bit from Blaze and quite a bit from eman. A floor 7, a lot of floor 7, and yeah, that's pretty much it. What else? Yeah, for example, if you look here, I made some money from golems while I do eman, and then these are just the tier 7s I actually dropped from my enchanting table recently. So quite a bit. And then some of my net worth, it comes from investing in things, so like this. So I invest in a lot of skins, and they've all kind of tripled in price. My bad, give me a moment. Where do I have my monkey? Uh, where is the brown armor? Okay, this is good enough now, I guess. Don't know where I put it. Let me read there. 5 mil eman XP right RCM is okay. It's slower than double skipping, but it's not that much slower than normal melee. I did quite a lot of it myself. Number 1 XP actually got most, like 80 million of the XP, I believe, from RCM. So it's actually very, very good. My bad, my armor's turned red. But in general, it is slower than double skipping by quite a good margin. So, but you do gain the ability to kind of do it while AFK, and it's much more relaxing. So, in general, I would suggest doing it. Oh, yeah. Whereabouts you standing? Okay, okay, 1 second. I'm red. Yeah, so it is quite nice RCMing, but in general, I would highly suggest just melee. It's just better. So right now this is just scrap armor for monkey set, but I normally use right here, 5-star Infernal Crimson, Hub Tactics Onyx Crystal, because the crit damage is better when you have Chimera 5. 1 build Crown of Avarice, just good. It's better than Warden in terms of speed, I believe, and about a tiny bit better than a 1 build Crown of Avarice is a tiny bit better than a Warden. So yeah, in general, it's better to use this, but if you're trying to save money, I just suggest using a Warden. It's so much easier. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Go. I don't exactly do pest farming too much. So I've maxed out my garden, and a lot of that was from pest farming, but I haven't pest farmed in a while actually. Way before the recent changes, so I'm unsure how it is actually, because it's now using Overbloom, if I'm thinking correctly, yeah. Okay. Oh, sick. Appreciate people like that. I may have been dragging the boss, but okay. Double phase skipping. A lot of people ask us. You need a lot of damage, and so what you do is you do your boss normally. You get to this phase, and as soon as you do it, you get Rag, 1 Twilight, and some Toxic. You stack Fatal Tempo up, and you swap to Duplex. That's a bit of a bad one. But yeah, you stack Fatal Tempo up. If you look down here, you can see my Ferocity. So you want to get to about 500 Ferocity. Right? And you swap to your Duplex term. And so what that means is each arrow is getting the 500 Ferocity from your profile stats, plus the extra 400 here. So each arrow has 900 Ferocity. And since I'm shooting 4 arrows with this term, that's 36 hits per arrow shot, right? Per term shot. whatever. But since I'm also using Toxic, it doubles. So I'm getting 72 hits per shot. And yeah, it just does an insane amount of ferocity. Enough so where it continues even after it goes into damage phase and then back into hits. So a bit of a bad run there. I'm getting used to it, okay? It's been a little bit, but as you can see, just a lot of ferocity. A ton of ferocity and a lot of damage. Okay? But not many people can do it because it requires, like, with a rag axe, I believe you have to do about 14 million a hit to do it consistently. Right? About something like that. But I think you can get away with like 12. I don't actually, sadly. If I were to guess, I can work out how much eman makes an hour roughly if you'd like. So if I'm paying attention, doing proper rates, I probably get about 60,000 XP an hour. Which is not anything incredible, but it's about core every 2.5 hours. So if we look at core prices, and divide it by 2.5, where's a core? Come here. Divide that by 2.5, whatever that is, it's like 40 mil, right? Bit more, 45. And with 45 mil an hour from cores, minus like 20 mil from spawning and poison and all that, I do like your armor. You're looking at total, probably about 30 mil an hour, like overall, based on all costs and based on everything else. So very low. For double skipping, I would highly suggest 1.8 thousand at least, that's pushing it. Likely 1.9 is needed. Either better. Pretty much just as long as you do 14 mil, 13 mil, maybe 12 mil with rag. That's pretty much all you need. Yeah, it's very expensive and very in-game. I would say there's probably only about 20 people that can double skip out of thousands and thousands. 1 second, let me respond to this person. Nah, it's not worth it to swap duplex to duplex just for eman. I would suggest no. Let me rephrase that. I said that completely wrong. It's not worth swapping a fatal tempo. It's just better to have duplex. That did not make sense either. But because of the ferocity from your add-on split, it's just better to have that extra arrow. Because, yeah, I would just use duplex. It's pretty standard. That was terrible. I couldn't speak. My bad. Yeah, you're only a little bit off. So RCM, a few things. Here, you would want Infernal Aurora. You want like at least a 8-star to 10-star Infernal Aurora helmet. This is like the best stuff, right? So you want Infernal Aurora, highest star Infernal helmet because it increases ability damage, right? So it does get better than with the goggles. Then after that, you want to use your hype and 2 other items. One of them being a Fire Veil, pretty common. You've likely seen it around, people using it. Where is it? Where's my one? This one? You've likely seen people using it. If it's starred, it does more damage, so it's pretty good. But starring it costs a lot. This is about 100 million, I believe. And then the other item you want to use is actually called a Fire Fury. So this is almost like, yeah, you use this in almost as like a Fire Fury, but it's like extra damage. So after it's leaving laser, you want to use this, Fire Fury and Hype, and you should deal a whole bunch more damage, but not as needed. But pretty much all you want to do is just use Aurora with Refrigerate, likely, because it helps you stay alive. Pets, you want to use Ender Dragon. Sounds weird, but 10% intelligence is massive. It's very, very good. So, highly suggest Ender Dragon. Along with, the MP doesn't really matter. Higher the better, but yeah, that's pretty much it. As long as you can survive, and Refrigerate lets you survive. Oh yeah, that is true. Ability damage does get improved. So it just gets giga buffed. It's far more damage with Ender Dragon compared to a Golden Dragon. Oh yeah? Yeah, it's very interesting. There's only a few people that can double. Like there's not many at all. Oh sick. Enchant rune. Does it mean I can gamble? Let's see. Yes it does. Okay. Oh yeah, I still have a lot of my end runes. So I have 80 end rune 3s right now. Yeah, let's see if I can gamble. Okay. Unlucky. Unlucky. That's okay. No way it's worth 5 mil each. That's 400 mil in end runes right there. Yeah, but MP I'll just try to get high as possible. In most cases, yeah, just high. You can't double skip with RCM, sadly. That's why it's much lower than melee. But it is very powerful. Most people can get like a 25-second boss. Oh, you can? It must be very hard then. I personally haven't heard it myself. Oh yeah, yeah. I did think about that when they first removed it, but um I don't know actually. I know Golden Dragon is better than Ender Dragon if you have Chimera, but I think it's pretty equal. I would suggest just Golden Dragon. It's just easier, nicer for everything, and test it with your own damage if you want. But yeah, you also have to account for yeah, yeah, yeah. Like Disturb said, Golden Dragon only better with one build bank, 100 mil gold, and Chime 3. But you also have to account for attack speed and all that. So in general, just use Ender Dragon. It seems, yeah. My entire setup, I brought it a long time ago, so prices have changed. Chimera has like a third in price. So I think I've probably spent about 15, 20 billion, maybe 30 billion actually, including Talisman. But nowadays you could buy my entire setup for like 15, 20. Like it's not much at all. Like my Atom Split itself, you can buy it right there. It says all spend 1.7 bill. Yeah, but you have to remember my set is pretty good. There's only a few things that I can really max, and that is my armor, 15 starring it, and getting max MP. But with eman damage, I'm at the point where any more damage isn't really needed. Oh, for sure. For sure, it takes a long time to get here. That's why I have 35 mil XP. It took me a lot of time to get the money for it. I love absolutely nuking these bosses with multiple people. Okay. Let me swap the Golden Dragon. Yeah, but you'll get there. You'll get there. It takes a while, but after all, it is a game, so it's not meant to be easy. It's meant to be fun. So yeah, just enjoy it while you do it. Pretty much the point of the game, in my opinion. I don't like rushing things. I'm a high enough level, but I don't do things I don't enjoy. For example, I I didn't really enjoy the community with M7. Very competitive, very toxic at the time. So I just didn't do it. I did 5 M7s and just haven't touched it since. Even though I liked the floor a little bit, I just didn't like the community, so I didn't do it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just do things you enjoy and you will progress. If you do things you enjoy, you're likely to play a lot more and progress even faster. So yeah, that's just what I suggest. Yep. Yeah, But there are certain things in the game that you shouldn't really do, even if you enjoy it. For example, there's certain people that like just farming cobblestone. If you want to progress, don't just farm cobblestone all day. It'll take you much longer. But yeah, in most cases, I would just suggest just grinding whatever you like. Dibs on Tabu's call, you say? Unlucky. Nothing. Yeah, swap back. I don't have a number on it. I have a number of my cores, but I don't keep track of my enchant rooms. If I were to guess, about between 110 and 140. I have 125 cores exactly. What one is it? Where is it? It's this one right here. This is my 125th core, and that's my 124th. Yeah, but you're at 77 with like way under half my XP, right? Yeah, you have less than a third of my XP, yet you're over half of what I have. Like realistically, I should have closer to like 190, 180, I think. Maybe that's pushing it. Maybe 150, but definitely not 125. Bit unlucky with it, but at the end of the day, I do this for fun. Sometimes. So I think someone did math a long time ago. Using meter up until about 70%, I think is the most optimal. So using it to about 530,000, and then unselecting it is about the best, I believe. But at the end of the day, it's all RNG, so it's all subjective, you know. But that's what I do. I use it until 530k, then unselect it. But you can do whatever. For example, I have it unselected right now. I'll just have it unselected and claim a free core once we get to the meter. Legion on your armor is good. There are situations where the lobby gets so packed that's not even worth being in it. So Legion isn't good in max lobbies. But in my opinion, it's the only ultimate enchant that you can really use. Can't really put last stand on it, right? What are you gonna do that for? So yeah, you definitely could. But I don't know if you should exactly Legion 5 if you're only using it for eman. You could just Legion 4 at half the cost and be perfectly fine. Oh yes, yes. Where is it actually? I think I've lost it. Where is that armor? Man, this thing, it's annoying me. Wait. No, it wasn't. I realized what happened to it. No, that's actually so sad. Oh man, that's sad. I just lost like 50 mil. No, it wasn't. That one was Ender. I just lost 50 mil. Ah, unlucky. Yeah, I made an Ender one, remember? Then I had an Emerald one, but I made another one, which was Ender. No, I promise, I promise, I promise. I did have an Emerald one. Yeah, I did. Okay, so I'll explain what happened. So if we come here and look at this, I think it's this guy. Nope. Maybe this one. Oh no. But there used to be a weird thing where you could get Ender armor accidentally from doing eman. But it fills up my inventory lots, right? So a long time ago, and I just realized I still likely have it now. You come over here. Where is it? Here we are. Right here. So since that armor was Ender, and I took it off and it went to my inventory updated it, and instantly deleted it from my inventory. So my fully recombed Ender set just got wiped. Deleted. That is sad. Ah, it's okay. That's why I say I lost 50 mil, because recoms are pretty much that mil. No. It's okay though. It was a joke set, so it's whatever. So be careful with that, guys. If you're gonna make a nice Ender set, make sure it's not in your personal deleter. I don't know. They shouldn't be void 1.1 mil. I don't know. I don't know if this person's in the stream. I'll just respond and listen. It's hard to balance that. Oh yeah, 2/8 recombed. Nice. Yeah, that 3 I think was fully auto recombed, which is the sad part. I dropped that all myself, but it's gone now. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys know too much about math. I don't know what stage you guys are in, but strength and crit damage, you do the most damage when they're equal, right? When they're balanced. It's just kind of math. So you just want it to be about the same. So if I look, it's very off because I used my rag. That's why I use silky, because if I didn't, I'd have like 4,000 strength and 1,500 crit damage, but yeah. Dropped it from pearls. Yes, that's actually it. That is it. Yeah, so I'll let people know if they don't know about it. But in the past, there used to be a little thing. If you look here, the stacks, every 1 second melee attacks grant 1 stack. It used to be on kill, right? So whenever you killed an Enderman or any mob, you get 1 stack. Kind of like that a little bit. So in the boss, you'd get down to 9 stacks, and you need 10 stacks for the most amount of damage. So what you would have to do is you would throw a pearl. In this case, you would throw 2, and it would spawn an Enderman, and you killed it. And you'd get like the Ender stuff, but you'd get that 1 stack, which would help you do the boss faster. Yeah, I do stream on Twitch. So I had the Ender stuff in my auto deleter to delete the Ender pieces I got, because I'd be doing thousands of bosses and getting hundreds of Ender pieces, and it'd be very annoying. But yeah, that's where all my Ender pieces came from, and that's why I put them on the deleter. It should just be my name, Sniperia. It's Sniperia _ gaming. So if you just look up my first name in the YouTube, it should be up on Twitch. Okay. Let me read Twitch chat. Yeah, the rebound dash is great. So the hurtful and silky thing, I've tested it a few times, and another fellow, the best melee, yeah, they tested it as well, and they did say silky is better when ragaxing. It's worse when not ragaxing. So my first phase, I do less damage than what I would do if I used hurtful, right? But that isn't important to me. It's the last double skip which is the most important. And with a rag axe, your strength goes much higher, so it does balance it out a bit better. And more damage. But only very slightly. I think I gain maybe a few 100,000. Which is nothing if you're dealing like 20 mil a hit. So, very minuscule. Most of the time hurtful is just better for most people, but it's free stats for me. Yeah, recently I was actually looking at my video I had on YouTube a while ago. It was, I think it's called 9 minutes of uncut mage, Crimson Mage, I think, something like that. And what it was the old Midas one-tapping. So what you would do is you would get your Midas staff. Do I have mine on me? Here. Oh, where did it go? Let me find it. Nope, that's not my Midas staff. Where is it? This is really annoying me. Here it is. So 500 mil Midas staff, and you would use this with a Endstone sword, and you'll just one-tap things after swapping. And I made posted a video of it, of just me one-shotting bosses, and yeah, it was a great time. And there's been many bugs since then, but it's one of my favorites. I think my favorite bug definitely would have been Soul's Rebound though. Potentially even Tactical Insertion. There's an old player that used to grind eman a lot, Blast Electro. He, one of the goats, and sadly he was wiped many years ago, but he was pretty good at that stuff. Very good at bugs, so he found it. Yeah, he is around, but he doesn't do eman anymore. It's sad. He just does other things. He's pretty good in the game now though. He's got his level up, definitely. Yep, but he's one of the best. He did blindfolded eman. But yeah, this guy sadly, he was wiped a long time ago and just has never touched the game. It is very sad, but yeah. He did a lot of tactical insertion stuff. And what that is your soul rebound, deal a lot of damage, right? And what would happen is your tactical insertion would teleport you back and deal 10% of all the damage you dealt within 3 seconds on any mob right nearby you. So you'll be able to time it to your boss spawns and the damage would hit it and one-shot the boss. Because very small fact, the boss can take damage before the hits start. The very, very start can take damage. I'm unsure if it still happens currently, but in the past, you could deal a tiny bit of damage before the hits even started if you used abilities, because normal melee doesn't quite do it. It's very hard to get the timing with normal melee. I'm using 5-star Infernal Crimson, all ancient, with a 1 billion Crown of Avarice. An item you get from a Diaz, and yeah. It's just good damage. It's mainly used for Diana, but it does have damage buffs, and it does make me deal more damage than a Warden. I think, last I knew, I thought he was doing Rift, Vamp Slayer, but he may not be. I know that's something he enjoyed back in the day, but I could be incorrect. Let me see. Has he done Vamp Slayer on this account? Yeah, a Vamp. Vamp made like 80 mil an hour, 70 mil an hour. He has 125,000 XP. So, he's made a bit of money. But yeah, Vamp is actually very good, but because no one likes doing it. Yeah. Yeah, they were very close friends actually. They were working out all these different Vamp things. Like, he was one of the top Vamp Slayers people back then. I think he had 500,000 XP on Vamp, potentially. Yeah. He made a lot of money from Vamp. Yeah, I think there's something that passed him. Oh, yeah. I remember playing Drag Sim. I don't know if you guys likely wouldn't have heard it before, but Drag Sim was a simulator game. I don't know if a simulator server. I don't know if it's currently around, but all you do is you just kill dragons on a simulator. So you don't lose money to gambling. You just kill dragons over and over and over again. And there was different ways to getting these unique stuff like Necron armor and yeah, just all that type of stuff. Very cool game. Sadly, I think it's not really a thing anymore, but it was very fun while doing it. Many years ago though. Yeah, tier 5 vamp comps are a bit annoying, but it's not that bad. I personally haven't done many tier 5 vamps. We look here, I've done 2. So, yeah, not the best, but it was alright. I have my burgers, that's all I need. Yeah, it's fair, no tier 5 vamp. Yeah. Vamp is very boring. Like, well, not boring, it's just hard and long. Like, there isn't really a way to speed it up. There is a thing called, I think you can phase skip. I don't know if it's called that, but I think there is a way to phase skip something for vamp. I'm not quite sure. I'm not really a vamp connoisseur. Uh-huh. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Drag Sim was a good time. Hope you all are doing good, and please make sure you drink water. Yeah. Don't get distracted, make sure you guys are looking after yourself. It's important. This always hits you pretty good still. Normally I'd have to swap every like 30 minutes or so, but it's actually not been bad. I need to lock in with my double skipping a little bit more though. We've just been doing slow bosses. Just been talking to you guys. Oh, there goes the server. A lot of people are joining and leaving. Showing Hypixel's having problems right now. Easy summoning, nice. Let's hope I don't get DC'd. A lot of people are having problems. Okay, so make sure you guys do your hitman if you need it. Don't know how many slots you guys have unlocked, but it is hoppity right now. It's going to be interesting to see how long it takes for them to release the Lotus update. The one with the diamond frogs and all that. The new fishing one. It seems alright, it seems interesting, but I don't know how good it is. Because the main thing I've heard is like the entire story of it and like everything around it is just based on the trophy fishing for frogs. So it's a bit copy and paste, but we'll see what it's like when it actually releases. But hopefully it'll be good because it was needed to be released for Guardian Slayer to come out. Yeah, it should be alright, but I do feel like it's just filler update almost. But there's gotta be some filler update sometimes. they have to prep for the bigger updates like Guardian Slayer and they have to like make time and for like their the foraging island, the second one. But I've forgotten the name of it. Yeah. Yeah, the primal update, the idea was alright, but I don't think it would have been a good idea, especially in the way they wanted to. Because they want to semi-make that armor very good, but to make it very good, they have to make it almost on par with like Crimson. But they can't do that easily because it's much easier to obtain than like Max Crimson. So it's very hard for them to balance it because it's like meant to be an early mid game thing, but they're trying to make it good for late game. What else do you guys say? Yeah, it is just another garbage Skyblock XP slop update, but yeah, I do wish they did do different things, but at the end of the day, an update's an update, you know. I can't really complain as long as they give us new things. Yeah, 121 was a good change. As soon as they said we're going to swap over to 121, I swapped over personally. And it took a while for them to change afterwards. But as soon as they changed, I realized I could not go back to 1.8.9 at all. Because it just is so smooth. Like, compared to 1.8.9, this is smooth. The input's nice, but it also gives them a lot to add, you know? Yeah, the update speed has been pretty good. No worries. Yep, take it down. Don't want your computer to catch on fire, you know? Gotta stay safe. So, yes and no. Crimson armor is the best armor outside dungeons in most cases. It's very situational. There's certain things that are better for other things. So for example, there's an armor set called a Mythos armor. Okay, there goes hypixel. Let me just try and find it. But like there's Mythos armor, right? Best armor for Diana. But then Crimson armor, best armor for Slayers. And yeah, so but then you have the dungeon ones like normal. But yeah, in general, Crimson is best. Yeah, it does seem like Europe is just dead now. Yep, over here in New Zealand, I'm good. Oh, is Fiery better than Mythos? I'm surprised. Especially because Mythos triples your armor stats. Yeah, pretty much not too much has changed likely. I'll just suggest Crimson is just good for everything. Doubles, I thought, interesting. Oh, doubles only. It would still be alright. I think it still may be better, but not too much. I think it's just better in general because of the magic finds as well. The magic find is just straight superior, but yeah, I don't know. I'll see. I'm likely to use it for Diana in 27 hours. I think it's mythological, but let me see. Yeah, it is mythological. But yeah, if you guys didn't know, small little tip: if you have the thing, the contact, and you have your Abby phone in your inventory, you can just run this command right here, and it will call it, and you can vote for the election anywhere. Yeah. What else? Oh, 72 degrees. Yeah, it's pretty hot. I think mine only reaches 80 if I'm streaming. If I'm watching a movie and doing many things at once. Playing games like Overwatch and things like that. But I don't normally reach that high at all. I can look at your stuff if you'd like. It's not the exact intention of the stream, but I don't mind helping you out. I can have a look. If someone else may want to have that information. Yeah, I personally don't know what's better with Mythos. I thought it was Mythos' better, but we'll have to see. It may be different depending on how they've changed things. It's been a while since I've done Diana. Next Dark Auction, I can see. Does that work? Yep. Okay. Byzantium die? That's impossible. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna be able to do that. The amount of bosses I'm gonna need to do? Where is it? There we are. That is stupid. Like, I can't do that. What's it actually at? Where is it? Here we are. Where's Byzantium? There we are. 1,500,000. That's an extra 250 million XP I have to do. I'll tell you this now. I'm not doing another 250 million XP. No way. That's impossible. I've gotten 0 per listen actually. It's very surprising, but 0. Send me your IGN. I can have a PV and have a look at your blade stuff if you'd like. Yeah. But yeah, I've gotten 0 per listen. Even though I've done a ton of dragons, like, actually none. It's very, very stupid. But yeah, I'll have a look at the stuff after turned. Oh. Yeah, so I do in fact need to drop a paralysm at some point. But I'm planning on doing about another 20 million XP. I'm thinking of going to 55, honestly. 55 mil XP I think is when I'll stop. But I'm likely to stop before that if an update comes out, which I'm interested in. Let's have a look. I have the old PV still. Good combat. Origins a bit lower. I'd get that up. Good strength for every part of the game, honestly. But for Blaze, let's see. Crimson is good. Gemstones, definitely worth it, because even just find ones adds a lot, but maybe a bit expensive for you. You don't have to have hub tactics, it's alright. Yeah. Let's check your inventory. Do you have any daggers at all? Okay, you do. No, that's not daggers. Okay. I would assume you'd have it there. Let's keep looking there. Oh, weird. Ah, you're fair. What equipment would you use? Let me quickly check this. Okay, not bad at all. It's honestly respectable. Honestly respectable. I would try to get that up higher, but with a 9 build net, it's still pretty good. Like, very good, you know? Yeah, that's okay. It is a lot of damage added. Like, yeah, in general it's good. Do you struggle with survivability? Question? Yeah, I'm looking for a die as well. Yeah. I think I'm almost at a mil. Second. Get in there. Why is it so laggy? Why am I lagging so bad? 8. Okay. Do you use rag? Hopefully you use rag axe. Where's the gold at the sword? Well, rag sword. Yeah. Yeah, that's alright. I'd suggest recombing that. Adds a little bit more. But yeah, fair. Okay. I realized. Yeah. It's your name. Okay. Game is dying, guys. Game is dying. Okay. Rag is just good for like AOs, especially if you're going demons. Like, yeah. Nice, great catacombs, more than me. Yep, great skills. You need to get more friends and do your enchanting more. I'll read the chat in a second. Good slayers, can't. Yeah, good PV as well. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, this is looking almost like my co-op. Like, you're very, very close to what my co-op is. If I pull this up, you're very, very close to, like, it reminds me of my co-op. Like, you're very, very similar to him. He also has, where is it? Like, very close to him. I could swap out the, oh, that's mine. Yeah, here's my axe, but here's one somewhere. I don't know, but very, very close, and it's very, it's very funny. Let me reply to these people. Okay, yeah, I can tell you what to do. Dragon Toxic. I'd try get G-Drag with Bank, it's just better for everything. In my opinion, I'd just say for it. I have Chimera 5 on my rag. Okay. You're bored. Okay. If I were in your position, do you enjoy fishing? Likely not, right? Like, I'd look at your skills. Yeah, that's... I'd look at your skills and be like, what do you want to level? Like, what will you enjoy in these skills? There's a few. Foraging, good for updates. Not too hard, not too much, not too expensive to get into. You could likely get into it with almost your coins and make a tiny bit of money and slowly save up for a J Dragon. It'd be good for you. Get your skills up. Fishing is profitable, nothing insane, but I'd do that. And farming's a bit more boring. I see you've likely went into it a tiny bit, maybe? Yeah. But I'd likely just get into either of these skills, whatever one you enjoy personally. There isn't a right answer or anything as long as you're progressing, you know? Dungeons you seem to enjoy a tiny bit of, but yeah. Maybe more floor 7s, try to drop a handle. It will help you out quite a lot, but yeah. Um, yeah, so I responded to you earlier, but I'll just say it again. Golden Dragon with a bank, for sure. It's just the best thing in the game, right? You can't get much better than it. Okay, it's a bit laggy now. Okay, what else? I Chimera 5 on my Rag Axe. When I use it, I get like 1033 strength. And, okay, I think I've crashed. Okay, I think I'm lagging out. I think the game is dying. Okay. Let me just respond to messages while it is fixing itself, hopefully. Or maybe it's me. Yeah. I get like 3000 strength, maybe? Oh, okay, that's good. Okay, that's good to hear. My my thing is just saying unstable. I have 3,000 ping, so um money. If you don't want to buy anything, I'll just buy items under NPC. Just good investments. Think items that have not been used in updates recently. For example, glowstone. That's what I brought recently. I don't know if you should buy it. Another few ones I've brought. Iron. Not much usage. Typically below NPC. Pretty much any of these ores. Just any of these ores. This one's typically above though, so be careful of that. Or you could come into just anywhere. Like these guys were below NPC for a while. And yeah. Um yeah, no worries, bro. If I'm streaming at all, feel free to pop by. Yeah, I'm down to talk to you, you know? I'm just hanging out. Just helping people, you know? Okay, it's a bit laggy. I'm not too stressed about keeping up my rates or anything like that. Like, yeah. Just trying to meet new people. I can have a look at your stuff soon. I don't quite know Blaze rates right now. So, I don't quite know, to be honest. It's been a long time since I've actually touched Blaze. It's before, last time I touched was before Double Demons was patched. I don't think I could give a good estimate, to be honest. I'm sorry. Yeah, 723 isn't too bad. It adds up, as you can see in chat right there. I gained 1,033, so quite a lot. I do in fact have 12 billion in sacks. Yeah. So what I do is all the excess money I have, I put it straight into sacks. So right now, if I run this command, it says I have 13.6 billion in my sacks. And all that is actually just items that I brought below NPC. And it's investments for future updates. So it will just sit there and then I sell it as soon as it goes up. Recently invested 3.6 billion in glowstone. Sold it for 5 billion profit. So sold for about 8-9 billion. And I still have 20,000 glowstone left. Which is a lot of coins. Ouch. Yeah, it's a bit unlucky. Yeah, don't worry, you'll get there, Grinding coins is easy if you do something over and over for days and days and days. Like eman for me. You drop so many cores, it gets boring to drop cores. Like, my net worth has gone up recently because of the glowstone stuff. Oh, it's dropped down a tiny bit. But what was that, about 60? About 2 weeks ago? And then now it's went up to 70? Now it's back down a little bit. Okay, the game seems to be crashing for people. Yeah, being excited from things, I don't really get it anymore. I'm definitely going to get it with like new updates and new items, but every item in the game I've dropped. There's not anything that I haven't dropped, I don't believe. Other than maybe some M7 stuff, but that's something like the Claymore and 5th Master Star. Yo, how you doing? Oh, true, dies, but dies don't count. Dies don't count. Yeah, fishing is good. I've had a few friends go through fishing, and yeah, they've made so much money from it, but it's not something I enjoy personally. True, the dopamine from dies is actually insane. My hands, not really. So a lot of people think I'm clicking very quick. A lot of people think that. Not at all. I don't have a keystroke thing, but I'm clicking like 4 CPS. So like the speed that maybe a 6-year-old grandma could click at, I'm doing that. So it's not like I'm clicking 10, 15 CPS all day, every day. And so it's honestly just kind of relaxing. And I made sure my desk and my chair, all perfect heights. So I actually don't get tired. And then when I'm not streaming, I try and stay very active. So I typically have an alarm every hour or every 30 minutes. And during that time, I just try to get up and do something. Recently, it's just been get up and do like 2 amount push-ups. You know, just trying to keep blood pumping, keep me not feeling sore. You know, but I haven't really done long grinds recently. Yeah, I need to drop a few more dice. It'd be sick. Oh yeah, yeah. I love dropping scrolls. Sadly, they're a bit low in price, about half the price of a handle nowadays, right? So sad, but that's okay, I guess. Let me have a look. Handle 430, and let's go implosion. I think that's normally the highest one. Yeah, that's very very low. The handle. Probably not long until you can get a sub 1 bill hype. Oh, interesting. Yeah, in the past I know implosion used to be quite high, but it may have changed. It's been like a year or two since I've really looked at the prices of them. Or tracked them, that is. Oh, you're about the same. Tiny bit more. But not too much more. Just remind everyone, I keep reminding people because it's healthy and it's good for you. But drink water, please, and yeah, look after yourself. They're different prices because just there's different chances of people dropping them. It's low supply, so yeah, it just changes in price quite often, and it's fully RNG to depending on what it is. And actually, think about now, some people only want one scroll on their hype. For example, if they don't have enough money and they just want to hype just for fun, they put the scroll that will help them the most on it, which typically can be with a shield, because it's good for healing, right? You can use it with only one scroll, technically. It's 10-second cooldown, so that's why what Shadow Warp is normally the lowest, because you have an aspect of the void that you can use, or aspect of the end. So yeah, a bit laggy now, but 1 second then. Drinking tea. Yeah, drinking tea's alright. I don't have it much, to be honest. I'm very much into water right now. I've never really been a tea or coffee drinker, but I think that's just because my parents never were when I was a kid, so... Oh wait, it does not. Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. My bad, my bad. I completely forgot about that. Yeah. It does nothing. It's just not worth it. So, yeah, that's why people with a shield. It's just better. Um, yeah, coffee is alright. I never really liked normal coffee, but my partner, she used to be a barista at Macca's, McDonald's. That's the name for it over here, Macca's. For many years, and so she learnt all that, and she just really loves it, you know. Yeah, making coffees. So she learnt a lot of things there, and she just does it in her free time. So she makes them for me, and yeah, that's pretty much it. She's probably made 15,000 coffees in her lifetime, so I like her ones, not many other people's, but oh man, this lag. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Man, the server is just straight up dying. Okay. Well, I am dead. 12,000 ping. What is happening? How did that die? What is this? Nah. I'm not even in Australia. That's the problem. I'm in New Zealand. Well, pretty much the same thing for a lot of countries, but yeah, I'm very surprised. It has to be the server side because the stream looks fine. Like, you guys aren't really affected by it. It seems you just, yeah. Nah, so there's been a lot of problems recently today. If I just scroll up, let me see. Don't worry, it's not you. If you look here, people leaving. Well, that's one person actually. Where is it? There's another one. 3 people left at the same time. It seems that a lot of servers are having problems. Specifically the European servers, potentially. Like, it's not your guys' like problem. It's just probably routing Cloudflare type stuff. So, no worries about trying to fix your end. You just kind of have to keep pushing, you know. And hope they fix it. Yeah, I know, right? My aura just fully destroyed the server. I'm just built like that, you know. Yeah, it's really situational right now. Yeah, that's not good at all. I hope you can get on as soon as possible, you know? That's very disappointing, especially it being like a weekend. Yeah. Yeah, it may not be you. You. It just could be anything really. But I know everyone's having problems. I'm not EU, so it could just be server based, to be honest. Like, I don't know. There goes up my ping again. Let me see if I can swap lobbies and that'll be fine. Yeah, but I hope you're able to get on. Like, I know you feel it's not nice at all, but keep pushing. Play another game that you enjoy maybe. Recently, I've been really enjoying Cobblemon. That's why I haven't been streaming recently. We're doing a lot of Cobblemon. If people don't know that, it's Pokemon Minecraft, and I've been specifically playing a Cobbleverse mod pack. So that's what I've been doing recently, as long as just studying for university. It's almost like Pixelmon, but it's like the more modern and updated version. Like Pixelmon kind of died out, and then Cobblemon took over. I don't know if the way I'm saying it is clear enough, so I'll just type it out like that. Or if you need to read it for a second. Yeah, so I've been playing that a lot recently, and I've just really enjoyed it. I just haven't been wanting to go on Skyblock to do eman. It's just not been enjoyable for me. Yeah, my opinion on the Lotus Atoll update. It's good. It's an update. I like that it's just an update, but it's just a time waste, you know? It doesn't seem like a lot of effort was put into it. It's just meant to be useless XP, you know? It's just there. It's nothing special. It's just an update. Yeah, exactly. It's just a thing. It's just coming out. I'm not hyped really for it. It's just, yeah. Well, I guess this is almost just a just chatting stream at this point, because I can't even get and play the game. I'm trying to. Yeah. Like it's alright idea, but yeah, it's nothing insane. Okay, let's hope it's not laggy now. Nah, I need to do eman. Can't do M5. Uh, yeah, that's fair. A lot of them are blocked behind it. It is kind of disappointing, but what you... So, I'm not trying to be mean or anything at all. Not at all. But when you can't get into parties, typically it means that your stats are on the lower end. So, where people don't exactly want to invite you to it, right? I know in the lower floors, things are harder to get. There's less parties, less everything. But there's a lot of Discord servers and things like that that could help you, or just try and find people. But the best thing I would suggest you could do is just try get your other stats up higher. Try get and try grind some money or something like that. If you're not Iron Man, you can buy some dungeon stuff with some money. But yeah, just try get that up, because if you have good gear, people kind of want to invite you. So once again, it could just be where you can't find parties or not the parties you want, but in general, typically it means that your stuff isn't as good. So yeah, if you have any questions about that, feel free to ask and I can answer. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? I even went through and made, well, if this was ever open, but I actually made like an abyssal armor set. Okay, this is just, I can show you here. I actually made this armor set right here with Scuba 6, just in case I need all this pressure resistance. I'm hoping I need it for another one, but yeah. Yeah, well, we need it for the museum, right? DDoSing because they aren't giving you a potato talisman. Yeah, yep. Please, please, I need to eman. Come on, please. Yeah, yeah, Pixelmon is great with the nostalgia, but I really like Cobblemon because it's just the modern kind of version, 121.1, I believe. So, yeah, but I've just really enjoyed it. It's been great. Egon, guess what? It's because we come from the same country. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where he lives in New Zealand, but we come from the same country, so he could live next door. No clue, but he is older than me though, so I think so. Well, I was about this. I'm about the same age as he was, I think, when he was posting. So it could sound very similar. New Zealand accent, maybe? Yeah, it's fair. Like, playing solo... we're talking about Egon. I don't know if you know them. I'll put them here, this person. Old Dungeons player. Very old. Maybe they've... I don't know if they still have videos up. They're definitely gone. And guess what? Well, oh, yeah, true. I don't know. But this player. Very old dungeon player. I think he was one of the top ones, if not the top one. But then he went into cheating and all that. More cheat developing and that type of stuff. And I haven't really heard much of him for years now at this point. But yeah. He's from New Zealand. Yeah, I don't know what his age was. I didn't really look into it much. This is once again very old, so. Yep, yep, yep. No one ever calls it McDonald's. No one ever calls it McDonald's. Yeah, but I don't know how old he was, but he lived somewhere in New Zealand. I think he didn't live where I am, roughly. Because I remember him saying there was a storm out, and I looked outside and there wasn't really a storm for me, but could have been close. I wasn't really gonna stalk him. I actually remember a moment. I think at the time, I was in his stream and I was about 13, maybe 14. And I was interested because I heard he's from New Zealand, right? And New Zealand is split into two islands almost. North Island and South Island, right? The top and bottom. And so, being a 13-year-old, I asked him, "Oh yeah, do you live on the north or south one?" And then he was like, obviously, which is fair. He was like, "I don't really want to talk about it because I don't want to dox myself." And I remember being like, "Oh, that actually makes sense. Yeah, I definitely should not be asking people where they live." So yeah, it made me realize as a 13-year-old, 12-year-old, I should not be asking where people live. But yeah, because New Zealand doesn't really have that many people. There's only 5 million people. I think I can say this because there's quite a few people, but I can say I'm top. I'm top. Oh man, this is bit laggy. 10,000 ping. Yeah, but there's only 5 million people in New Zealand. Maybe pushing about 5.5 now. But yeah, very, very little. So not the best. Oh, X-ray. What is this? Oh, you can play music. Interesting. So this is just a now just chatting stream, guys. I can't even play. Oh, 30,000 ping. So, do you have any questions about anything, guys? I can't even do a boss. Yeah, yeah. New Zealand is so little. I could switch IPs actually. What do I have? Okay. Okay. What should I do? Please drop core. I am begging you. Okay. I think that's good. Let's try that out. Maybe that's helping. It does feel a little bit better actually. Yeah, but New Zealand's so small. It's actually kind of sad. But it's nice in some ways. Small amount of people means very, very nice. 5-star. Yeah, you could 5-star. I don't think it will help with eman, you know, but it's alright. It's not too expensive nowadays. Okay, that's embarrassing. I blame the ping. I blame lag. That's the lag's fault, guys. Not me at all. Oh, let's hope that did. Okay. Just a reminder, make sure you guys do your hitman. Don't want it to get full, because else you're wasting free chocolate. And trust me, that's one thing you don't want to waste. Also, is that still a thing? It's a bit laggy. I don't know if it's a lobby or my ping, but we're swapping anyway. Let me see. This is incredible, guys. Okay, and I think I'm dead. Okay, and I've disconnected again. Wonderful. The server is just dying. Anyone else have any questions? Oh, sadly Jerry is gone. I was gonna for you guys to go do it. I blame the lag. I blame the lag. I'm at like a million ping. I could play it safe and just run this and just never die. Like, how much defense do I have on this? Okay, too much. 2.6k defense. I'm thinking about running Diana. Like, Diana is in 27 hours, so not too bad. But I am thinking about doing a lot of Diana, so it does depend on a couple things. It does. But I'm likely to do a few Diana streams maybe, so potentially. Potentially may do that if you guys want to stop by, if you would like. Yeah, yeah. Wait, wait. You're the same person. No, you're not. No, you're not. Okay, okay. Wait, no, are you? Okay, never mind. You aren't. You aren't. Okay. I had to check. I had to check. So, my co-op, right? Now, for a second, I got confused. Um, for a while, well, like for years and years, my co-op used to get muted every single Diana. Like, I think he has only been unmuted in 2 Dianas ever, and he's played like 12. Like, it's stupid the amount Diana he's played while being muted. Why? Because he just can't keep his mouth clean. It's a person I share with on this YouTube channel on YouTube, Verkry. Um, yeah, but he can't keep his mouth shut. He keeps getting muted. He's just permanently muted. Yep. I. Yep. Literally, he doesn't stop. Like, he gets unmuted, and then I receive a Discord message like a day after, and like I get message the day after, and he's like, so I'm muted for a year. Yeah, so I think he's currently is muted for 90 days, maybe? I don't know. Oh, nice, you're online. You can play. Good. Let's hope you're fine. Second this year is insane. Second 90-day mute this year is actually wild. Yeah, but I think he's getting close to being banned from the amount of times he's been muted. I think that's still a thing. Oh, sick. Yep, I'm still doing eman. I don't normally stop for a while. But, well, I did stop for a little bit. I couldn't do eman while it's laggy. Yeah, nah, being banned from your messages is stupid. I've actually never been muted. In my entire time of playing, I've never been muted. I think it's just because I'm just clean, I guess. I don't really insult people or do anything like that. I'm just chill, I guess. But I've been banned a few times for dumb reasons. Yeah, not the best. Oh, unlucky, got kicked. Way too positive. I don't know. I've just been in this game for far too long. I feel like I just have to be positive, because, yeah. Okay, a bit laggy. Yes, if you look at my screen, people have been disconnecting a lot recently, including me. So yeah, no, don't worry, it's not just you, it's everyone. So don't worry about trying to restart your router or trying to download viruses. Just try to stick it out. Not much you can do. Not at least right now. Yeah, it's not pleasant. If you look at if you look at my chat right now, there's quite a lot of people that are going down. So yeah, just take it easy on yourself. Don't try take apart your entire house to fix this. It's the game. But in the meantime, you could do something else, I guess. You could try play, or you can, I don't know. Roblox has some pretty good games nowadays. Like, I know, ironically, it's actually pretty good. So at the moment, I've actually been using, I think it's Odin. Uh, yes, I use Odin. And it's pretty accurate in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, I try to be chill. That's just who I am, you know? When you do, how many bosses have I done so far? When you do 64,000 tier 4 eman in lobbies that keep stealing your bosses or mini bosses or just like messing up your rates and all that, you kind of have to learn to be chill to get this far, you know? If I wasn't chill, I think um I'd be about $100,000 in debt because I've broken my computer hundreds of times. So I think it's just better financially if I just stay chill. Um, oh, so that mod is called Inventory HUD Plus. Um, yeah, exactly. Just pulling the aggro pulling and all that. It's okay. They're trying to help, but like it does mess up rates and kill me sometimes. It's just annoying, but it's whatever. I'm learning, I guess. Um, that was my bad. That one. I'll show you the mod right here. It is Inventory HUD Plus. It's on Modrinth. Yeah, it's on Modrinth. Pretty good mod. I use it down there. It's cool. It especially helps me with poison, as you can see. I can see, oh, okay, I have 4 toxic and 1 twilight. You know, very simple. Oh yeah, yeah. There's mini mods with like Odin and things like that that you don't ever really realize until you have a look through every single thing on it. But yeah. Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Um, damage for double skipping. It is very much determined on like your skill for like ferocity and just swapping. But I would say 12 mil, maybe. You can get away with 12 mil, maybe a bit less, but I would suggest 12 to 14 mil. No, I'm very careful to not sell my sacks. I'm very, very careful because there's so much money in it, and I will crash the markets if I sell. Normally I can double. If you want, you can check my channel, my YouTube channel, right? And I've posted many videos of me double skipping and all that. So, if you want, I have posted things like that, but no worries. I can't do it right now because, as you can see, it's not the easiest thing to do when you're 10 seconds behind, but yeah. Yeah, so 10.5 mil full debuff. Yeah. It's pretty good. Yeah, that should be that, right? Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw that the official wiki is no longer maintained. There's that one that the fandom one, that was like converted into a normal wiki, right? Like it's off the, it's on like its own separate website to avoid ads, right? If I'm correct. Yeah. I never used it because of all the ads. It was just really annoying. So I always just used the normal wiki because it was just easier, I guess. Easier to use, less laggy, less chaotic. But in general, the it's always been very slow. So I'm actually very glad they moved the wiki over. It's a great change. Like, it's great for the game, you know? What is this lag? I can't even play. Okay, so the mod right here, this is, I believe, Skyhoney. It's their profit tracker mod. Right here, I think, no, it won't be there. It will be, if I look up, oh wait, here we are. Item profit tracker, under Slayer, you click it. Here is a profit tracker, and you can change your settings and all that. So here I can go into my inventory and change it to Insta-sell or NPC sell or Insta-buy, and then I can go to total. So this is the total I've had since I've started this tracker. But yeah, that's Skyhoney. And you are okay. It's everyone having connection issues. You look at my chat, a lot of people leaving, like this. It's everyone, and these people aren't all in the same region as me. It's global. There's not just one set area, it seems. But yeah, I'm having problems myself, and a lot of people that have joined the chat has been having problems as well. Like they haven't been able to farm or just even get on the game. So don't worry, it's not just you. Yeah, this has not been nice. Yeah, don't go on your ult and get muted. Don't do that. Hey, this is a bit not laggy. One second, I'm just responding to a message. There we go. Oh, oh, yep. I can. Oh, I keep adding the S. You need to make your name easier. Well, I need to get like a key button just to party you. Come on, please let me get a bossum. There's a lot more of you guys now, so I'll show you guys a small little trick. Spawning with Shadow Fury, very useful. What you can do with it? No mobs here. You can go up here. Right, Shadow Fury. Fragged and unfragged have different cooldowns. Lets you teleport between mobs, and if you swap to an Atom Split or any other slay weapon, it gives you the buffs from it. So you get the extra combat wisdom. Very good for mobs and just good on high ping, and if you aren't focusing. $14 it's good. Yeah, nope. Like right there, that was an actual use of me doing it. I did think about bouquet, but like, my inventory, I just don't have the slots for it really. And I'd honestly just rather use Shadow Fury, because I think it's 5 mobs the Shadow Fury teleports me to. So with both of them, I can teleport to 10. And with the 10 mobs, it just means it's pretty much enough to have a mini spawn. Like right there, I probably killed 8 mobs. Right? So I could have Shadow Fury there and been fine, but yeah. I do hope the servers kind of fix themselves, because this is not good at all. Question for people watching, is all the volumes and sound like that, all the sounds good? Like, I'm not the best at that type of stuff, so I'm just double checking. Okay, perfect. I'll try keep it the same then. Because I've had many instances of the music being too loud, or my game making people deaf, or my voice killing people. So this should be good if it doesn't do that every time. Just doing bosses for each other. Yeah. Okay, I'm actually getting bosses done. This is good. Yep, what's up? Oh, what's the challenge? What's the challenge? Oh, well, I got another boss here. Okay. There we go. What's up? What you got? Oh, you want me to do a boss on this? Please no. There's no way I can do a boss. Are you wanting me to do an entire boss? Oh man, how can I do this? I think the only way I can do this is if I do this. How much defense is this? Okay. I can do this. I'm going to have to perform a bug here, guys. Don't worry about this. Okay, let's go this one works best. And I can come over here and wisp. So what I'm doing here is I'm just getting refrigerate up, right? Okay. I'm spending mana to get refrigerate up until my defense is no longer increasing. So I'm now at max. I can swap to this. And okay. And I'm definitely gonna rely on my pipe. Oh yeah. I must say, in the past, I've definitely had dreams about Skyblock. What was that? Oh no, I'm cooked. Oh no. I instantly died to that. Maybe I just have to permanently have my okay. Um what new skin? Likely not. Yeah, I haven't really invested in pet skins recently, honestly. Yeah, most people that have played Skyblock for long enough have had dreams about it. Like, it's kind of a thing. It's as sad as it is. It's just a thing. I don't think this is possible for me. Even though I have 2000 defense. Yeah, I did think about it, but like, oh, I didn't even start a quest. Yeah, I'm more interested in investing in what's it called? Items. So I'm very much into bizarre investing, right? It feels better for me, in my opinion. So skin investing is very volatile, but at some point I'll definitely get into it, and I'll probably regret not getting into it earlier, but at the moment it's not really a priority of mine. I have other things I want to invest in. Yeah, you had a dream about Skyblock last night. I can try Endstone. Dreaming about Skyblock is very wild, but I relate. Not recently though. Not recently, I must say. Not recently. Maybe I need reach. Okay. I don't think this is possible, I'm sorry. I could definitely do this in like a no armor. Like, I can do a boss no armor pretty easily in my opinion. I get a wand. Oh. And there we go. There we go. And I can do bosses easier with no armor. Okay. It's just the tux makes it so much harder. I'm using Prism. I'm using Prism Launcher. It's like the most, it's like the modern version of things right now. Like it's just good. This is pretty easy. Yeah, keep getting kicks, that's okay. You got it. I'm pretty okay now, but it's not the best, the service. Oh, you can't remember last time you had a dream? Yeah. I feel you. Sometimes I'm like that. I don't know. Okay, let me swap over here. Let's see. You're pre-firing. I'm using the new thermal dynamic armor. Bit laggy, but thermodynamic armor wins. Yeah. Where are you? I'll give you a tux back. Where are you? Here you are. You can take this back. I don't want that. Oh, that's my armor. 1 second. I wondered why it couldn't be traded. I was concerned I soulbounded it on that accident somehow. Oh yeah. Yeah, dreaming is something that's very interesting. Like, it just kind of comes and goes. But if I remember correctly, it has very much to do with, like, things in your life that's happening, right? I could be completely incorrect. I'm an accounting major, so I have no clue. But it's likely stress, right? Where you either have too much stress or you don't have stress. So, yeah, I don't quite know. It's likely because of that. So maybe you had a long period of time where you were just constantly stressed. Or you weren't stressed. I could also just be incorrect. Yeah, let me move this back. Get rid of the endstone sword. I don't need that. What else? I won't need that right now. I need that though. Oh, let's see. For individuals who truly do not dream, says Winter, it's likely because of disruptions to REM sleep, as mentioned above. REM sleep is when our brains are most active. There can be many reasons why REM sleep is disrupted. From a sudden noise to your bladder filling up. Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah, so you probably had a long period of time where nothing in your life was really happening, you know? You were just a chill guy. Or girl. I assume guy. 99% of my viewers are guys. I checked. Yeah. So, I guess you just had a peaceful life for a bit. You were just a chill guy living. Yeah. Well, what? No. Uh. Oh, yeah. I read it wrong. Yeah, you must have had a full bladder for a long time. Yeah, you just aren't looking after yourself properly. Maybe having too much water. Talking about water, I'm going to quickly take a sip of water after this boss. So I'll mute for 1 second. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. And make sure you guys drink your water or tea. Gotta make sure you guys are good, you know. It's the most important thing. Who cares about eman if you aren't even alive to do eman? I need to check if my glowstone orders have been filled. I don't know, but I've been trying to buy a lot recently. 8.8k remaining. 1 second, let me see what this party is about. Oh yeah, yeah. It is true. But sometimes eman is better than being alive. I like... let me see. I'm unsure, because I might be sleeping soon, but I will see. Let me see how long. Yeah, I don't want to take his collab and then he needs it back in 5 hours when I'm asleep. Okay. Yeah, gotta make sure, because if he gets something he needs, then... Okay, drag. Let's see. Oh. Average lobbies. Okay. Yeah, that's alright, that's alright. And yeah, that's good enough. On tomorrow. Okay. And perfect. Okay, it's possible that you're having dreams, but anything from the sound of your alarm clock to the first sensation that you feel once you're awake can wipe those memories away in an instant. Interesting. Oh. Nah, I wouldn't scam him. I've known him for a while, so. Yeah, I've known him from a while, so I wouldn't ever scam. I've never scammed in my life, actually. Not intentionally, at least. I may have accidentally borrowed something and forgotten about it. We both have, or something like that, but never intentionally. Never. Yeah, I'll just put that. Yeah, recently, completely, well, related to the sleeping thing, recently I've been doing a lot of, what's it called, the sound waves when people sleep, binaural beats, I think, that's how you say it. I've recently been doing those. I don't know why, I don't really have problems sleeping. I fall asleep pretty quickly, and I stay asleep, but I heard it helps some people, so I thought I might as well try. So, if people don't know what it is, it's like a deep kind of sound at like a different frequency. And certain frequencies kind of help your brain not think and help you fall asleep a bit easier. I don't know quite the scientific thing, but I've been doing that recently just to kind of, I guess, see if it helps. I don't know. Small little thing I can do to maybe improve my sleep drastically. Naturally, my room is very quiet though, so it may help me for that. Like, I had absolutely nothing all night. There's no sounds in my room whatsoever, nor any lights. Yeah, so if you guys are having problems sleeping, maybe that's an idea. Don't know if it will help, no clue, but it is an idea. Okay. I'll likely stream for another 25 minutes, like, roughly. Get the stream up to 3 hours long. So that's a good one. That's a good stream. I'll likely stream tomorrow, depends. Because Verkry, my co-op, the person I share the channel with, he is away right now for a few days. So, depending on how things are, he may get back and then start playing Cobblemon again, and I may become addicted once again. So, I'll try get on to stream, but, you know, the Pokemon may be calling for me. Now, I don't think it's the most interesting stream. Not right now, at least, I don't think. Maybe in the future I'll stream some Cobblemon. But at the moment, I'm just going through and doing all the gyms on Cobblemon. So all, like, the rock gyms and the fairies and the bugs and all that. So, yeah. Yeah, the mixin, all mixins that affect RNG do feel very weird. Like, I know they increase the percentage drop chance by that percentage. So, like, if it's a 1%, it's now, and it's 50% increase, it's a 1.5% now, but still, like, it's so bad. Oh, I have something incredibly wrong. I think I have the wrong reforge, the power, because I'm doing little damage. This right here. Yep. Now that fixes it. Okay. Getting pretty close to my meter, honestly, not too far. It's about 2 hours of no lag paying attention. So more like 6 hours at the moment, but we'll get there. We'll get there, guys. Do you guys find watching eman like enjoyable at all? Like, I don't know. I personally find it interesting from a different perspective. Like, than most of people watching, I guess. I like watching to see anything that I can personally improve. Like, any minor little thing that I notice that speeds up the boss a tiny bit or gives me more information. Like, but I know some people I've heard from previous streams, they just kind of have this stream on in the background. Yeah, yeah. Like, I've heard quite a lot that people just like having me in the background and just kind of music and chill. This eman is quite boring in my opinion. And that is coming from someone that's done 35 million XP of it. It's not fun. Oh yeah, yeah, fair. You're doing, but I don't know how you say it. I don't even want to attempt it. You're doing it for what's it called? Things to craft the vampire dentist, right? The blood badges. Oh, true. You are a dye grinder. Yeah, yeah. I thought so. I tend to avoid saying words I don't know how to pronounce exactly because I don't know. I just don't really like to, especially when it comes to like usernames, right? I don't want to say someone's name wrong, and so if I need to say their name, I typically just kind of ask and make sure I'm saying it right because that's important to me, you know? Probably not important to them as much, but I just like making sure I refer to people properly. You know? Okay, one second. Yeah, I'm messing up my double skips quite a lot at the moment. I don't know why. But I'll get there. I'll get there. Maybe it'll take me another 35 million XP. Fun fact, I had the first recorded double skip, I believe. Yeah, so I have the first double skip recorded at least. I didn't have the first one because there's been many people that have had accidental ones prior, where something would lag or insane amount of damage in one hit for whatever reason, but I was one of the first. That is actually posted on my YouTube. It was like it wasn't on my own boss either, it was on my cot's boss actually. I was trying to, for some reason I was carrying him, I don't know why. Well, I was just doing his boss, actually no clue. Let me see this. What's my XP at? Wow, I've actually gained quite a lot recently. Um, how about this? I need to do some things before I go to sleep, and it is 12:41 PM at the moment. So, I am likely going to do 4 more bosses, I believe. Then I may get up. It depends on how things are, but I'm likely to stream again tomorrow. Maybe around this time. I'll see. Yeah. 4 more bosses. 1 boss. Let's drop a core. Come on game. Drop a core before it ends. Okay. And come on. Please call. Nope, unlucky. Wow, okay, enchant rune. Let's do a tiny bit more gambling. Welcome to eman. And the best part is, I think a lot of that is still lost because of the poison. eman makes no money. That's why I invest. It's the only way I make money nowadays. Ooh, tier 2. Tier 2. Yes, yes, sick. Got another enchant tier 3. Awesome. Okay, so 2 more bosses and then I will be going because this is making no money. 60,000 XP and I've made 13 mil profit in 2 hours. Oh, absolutely terrible. Okay. Let's do it. This boss, this is the last boss, guys, okay? It's like you're gonna cocoon, no my luck, but we'll see. But yeah, thank you all for stopping by. Nah, it doesn't, but what has happened is there's been a lot of lag, a lot of distractions, as in just kind of having fun with people, you know? Talking, relaxing, like checking profiles, you know? If I'm focusing, I get much closer to 60,000 bosses an hour, but I enjoy talking to people. This is why I stream. This is literally it. Just meeting new people, helping people out. This is why I stream, yeah. Why I play the game, and yeah, just who I am. So I am going, yes, 60,000 XP an hour, 120 bosses. It's about 1 boss every 30 seconds. And if I'm paying attention, I get consistent double skips, so 14-second kills, and then I get like 10-second spawns easily, consistently. So realistically, I could get closer to 70,000, but yeah, about 60 based on just some failed doubles and all that. But yeah, it's about 60 if I'm paying attention, not stopping. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's me for today, guys. Thank you all for stopping by. I've actually really appreciated this stream. It's nice getting back into it. Definitely wanting to do it again. So yeah, feel free to stop by next time, or anytime you see me streaming, you're completely welcome. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to DM me on Discord or in-game or anything like that. Yeah, I'll answer you. So yeah, hope you all have a great day. Let me look at this raid stuff. Who do I want to raid? Let's see. Of course, a hypixel skyblocker. Let's see. They're playing Fortnite. That's not okay. This person seems okay. Not ending stream until eman 8. Okay. Yep, that's good. So, you've seen my bosses now, so I think it's time for you to go to someone that's trying to get to eman 8. So yeah, I wish you all the best, guys. And yeah, take care. Thank you for stopping by, and yeah, have a great night, or day, or morning. Take care.